Thinking today I would probably just do a bit of like a travel do's and don'ts, just based on the places that we've been. So yeah, let's get into it. Corfu last year, that was our first holiday abroad with a toddler, so I did not know what to expect. So I planned for flying from our closest airport, having a short-ish flight, and making sure that the resort that we were going to had everything we could possibly need. But flying local, it made such a difference. Shorter travel time, it was just less stress. It didn't add loads to our journey. We only had to drive about an hour to our airport from our home. So that was great. That was really, really needed. And it started us off really, really well. There were 5 different restaurants to choose from. So plenty of choice. We didn't need to stress about struggling to find something that, you know, everyone was going to eat. It was, again, really easy. All the restaurants, the food was incredible. It was really, really good. Also had it wasn't a massive water park, but obviously we've only got a toddler, so it was great just to have the water park included. Just great because there was lounges and a really nice like viewing point, and like a bit of an infinity pool for the adults, and then next to it was like this water park. 2 negatives I would say on Corfu. Number 1 was we went in May. The weather was really good for us, but the pools were cold. They weren't heated. And I guess if we'd gone later in the year when it was even warmer, maybe the pools wouldn't have felt so cold, because I'm getting used to. So I'm glad I took like the thermal all-in-one sort of swimming costumes for our son, because otherwise he just never would have gone in the water. Even in those thermal outfits, he wasn't jumping in, but he would work his way in. And the second thing, just don't underestimate Corfu Airport. So it was pretty chaotic, to be honest. We queued for 2 hours just to check in. And, you know, with a toddler, that's just not fun. And then we ended up having to rush through security, run to our flight. It was just really, really stressful. And, you know, thinking about sort of nappy changes and getting a couple of extra snacks in the airport before the flight, things like that. So it sort of put a stressful end to the holiday. I've seen other videos of people saying the same thing, so I don't think we were unlucky. Maybe it's just how it is there. My advice, just try and get there a bit earlier. I mean, we relied on our hotel transfers, so we sort of just got there when we were picked up, which was early enough, I would say. But if you're traveling, if you're making your own way, maybe just add a little bit of extra time. Try and already have snacks with you, and try and, in hindsight, I probably should have done like nappy changes and stuff in the queue for check-in, but it was just so busy trying to get out the queue. It was just really, really hard. But anyway, lesson for next time. Yeah, and the trip was great. I would definitely go again. The airport was just a bit of a damper on the end, but I don't feel that should, you know, sort of bring down the rest of the trip. These are just real recommendations just from a normal person. Yeah, if you found it helpful, you know, subscribe, because I'm hoping to do a few more videos. Drop in the comments, you know, places that you would recommend to go.